So we're back. World of Warcraft is back. Patch 9.0 dropped, which means the new leveling experience, Exiles Reach, and we're squished. We're level 50. Classic top level players are higher level than retail top level players. Before that I continue, I would greatly appreciate a subscribe, and even a comment would greatly help me. Thank you very much. So Exiles Reach just dropped, and if you have not leveled a character in a while, maybe you only play Classic, maybe your friends play and you haven't played in months or years, Exiles Reach is excellent for new or returning players to sort of jump in, get your feet wet, figure out how the game has changed a little bit, how your abilities have changed a little bit, and it sort of runs down the general quest types that you will find out there in World of Warcraft while you're leveling. You know, the bombing runs, the get this, kill that. So it does a great job of introducing new players to the types of experiences they're going to have while they're leveling in World of Warcraft. Along with that, it's got a pretty unique story. It introduces your class abilities to you. If you're a new player or you've never played that class before, it really lets you know what abilities do what, and it also gears you up, gives you some cool looking gear and some transmogs. They sprinkle in a few rares throughout the map, and once you've finished your quests and maybe you've looked around, you've hunted a few rares, you've checked it out a little bit, kind of got yourself familiar with your class, your character, the final mission is you jump into a dungeon with 5 other people plus a few NPCs, so nobody has to tank or heal, and it kind of runs through fighting a boss and different boss mechanics. If you happen to find a bunch of players like me with heirlooms, it goes pretty quick. If you're in gear with newer players of the gear that you find on the questing experience, it might seem more like a dungeon to you that, is a real experience. When it's just heirloom players, you kind of zerg through it. I think it also adds a refreshness if you're a person who has leveled a number of alts and you've finished all the opening quest lines for those different races. Exiles Reach really gives you a fresh perspective and something new and unique to check out. Definitely think it's worth it a shot. Check out if you haven't done it already. I think if you have friends that are maybe they're video gamers but they're not into World of Warcraft, I think you grab them by the shirt and you say, you gotta try this. Everything's totally revamped. Once you finish Exiles Reach, you get to choose which expansion you level through. So if maybe you missed Wrath of the Lich King, you gotta check that out. You gotta find out what Arthas is up to. Maybe you missed Mist of Pandaria. You wanna find out how come all these pandas showed up all of a sudden. What's that all about? You check that out. If you missed the hellscape that was WoD, you go through it. Go for it. Check it out. See what it's like. See if it's as bad as everybody says it is. If you miss the Great Changing and the Cataclysm, go through that. Go check out Cataclysm. See the story behind how the world changed. I think this is a great opportunity for you to bring in a friend, or if you're a new player, to check out all the wonderful story Blizzard has to offer with their quest lines. People might argue that their overarching stories sometimes drag on a little bit, but their quest lines you can't argue with are superb. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'll be having more videos on the upcoming updates, how new players can get better, which type of add-ons you can use or you should use. That video is already on my channel, and I will update it and add a new one for Shadowlands. Get out there, slay some beasts.